Hello my Wolfpack and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Competitive Guide video. So today we're covering Arctozolt. Now Arctozolt is one of the Pokemon I haven't really seen too much on, but I've come up with 3 sets for you, 2 generic, 1 Dynamax, and I guess we should just jump straight in. So the first set we have is more of a defensive set. It's kind of supporting your team in a way. We've got Taunt to prevent Pokemon from setting up. We've also got Rest and Sleep Talk here, so you can make sure you're keeping healthy. Sleep Talk is always risky because you could always go for the Rest instead of going for like Taunt or Bolt Beak. And even if you have like Taunt on here, if you're already taunted, it can just become a concern. So it is a risky set to run, but I thought it's quite an interesting set. You've also got Volt Absorb, so electric type attacks are you're immune to, and they give you a quarter of your health back, which is really good. So yeah, we've got Taunt, stop them setting up, you've got Rest and Sleep Talk when you needed, and then you've got Bolt Beak as well. Now, this works quite well in a Trick Room set, or even if you wasn't to run the Rest and Sleep Talk, if you was just to run all attacking moves with like a Life Orb or something, your speed can be lowered down for a Trick Room. Other options on here, you could run Static, which could paralyze the opposing Pokemon. You could probably even run Thunder Wave instead of Taunt, to basically slow down the opposing Pokemon, allowing for your Bolt Beak to potentially be faster. But I think a Trick Room would be really interesting for this set. Base 55 speed is a little bit faster, so you could possibly put the Iron Ball on here just to slow you down for the Trick Room, but that is an option for you to consider. EV-wise, I went for max HP, max defense with a relaxed nature, so more defense, less speed, and 4 EVs in attack. If you're deciding to take the Rest and Sleep Talk out and go for like, I don't know, Body Press and just looking at different things like Icicle Crash, for example, then you can go for the Brave Nature and maybe even max attack instead of max defense. The second set we have is a Choice Spec set. Now we have base 90 special attack, which actually isn't terrible, but with the Choice Specs, it allows you to have 1.5 times, taking it to about, I think it's 459 in your base special attack, which is quite nice. Allows for you to be able to potentially sweep different Pokemon. We've got Static as the ability. Again, you can run Volt Absorb. If you're running a Ice team, you could definitely run Slush Rush as well if you want to. But I'm going to talk more about Slush Rush in the next set because I think it's more prevalent there. And moves on here, we have Freeze Dry. Now, Freeze Dry is amazing because not only do you have super effective on the normal Ice type coverage, you have super effective against Water types as well, which can just really support your team and help you out. You've got Thunderbolt, strong, powerful electric type attack, hits a variety of different Pokemon. I put Ice Beam on here as well because we don't get the huge amount of coverage, and it does do a little bit more than Freeze Dry there. And then you've got Ancient Power, powerful rock type move, which can hit a variety of different Pokemon, and also has the chance to give you that +1 in all of your stats. So whilst you're stuck in Ancient Power, you can get that +1. But if you want to run like Life Orb or something instead, or even Leftovers as an option without raising up that, you could go for the gimmick attempt of getting the Ancient Power boost. But that's a very gimmicky set that you would probably struggle on because Ancient Power boosts are very uncommon, unless you're super lucky. But yes, EVs, I've gone for max HP and max special attack with a modest nature, so more special attack and less attack, and 4 EVs and special defense. If you were to run this in a Trick Room, you could go like Iron Ball and then Quiet Nature to slow you down as much as possible, but that's just my thinking on what you could do. And finally, we're going to talk about Slush Rush. Now, Slush Rush in the Hail doubles your speed, which is absolutely huge and can really help you in terms of Bolt Beak. So there are quite a few combinations to this set that will allow you to set up and hopefully just win in general. So on here you can have Assault Vest, you can also have things like Icy Rock to increase the Hail from 5 turns to 8 turns, and I'll explain how we get the Hail in just a second. You could even go for a Choice Band if you wanted to, using your setup time when you're Dynamaxed. And yeah, I've talked about Slush Rush. We've got Low Kick, which turns to Max Knuckle when you're Dynamax, increasing your attack stat by 1 stage, which will make you very, very strong. You've got Bolt Beak, which doubles in power if you are faster than the opposing Pokemon, if you move before the opposing Pokemon, sorry. And you can double your speed with Slush Rush, so not many Pokemon are going to be able to move before you unless they have priority or also have Slush Rush. And then you've got Icicle Crash, which when Dynamax turns to Max Hailstorm and sets up the hail. Now, if you've got the Icy Rock, that'll go for 8 turns, meaning that you have double speed for 8 turns, and you could potentially do a late game sweep with this. Then you've got Stone Edge, which is a strong rock type move. It just hits a variety of different Pokemon. So if you've got something that's not responding to the Volt Beak very well, you could potentially go for Stone Edge. Icicle Crash can hit ground types with super effective damage, so you don't have to worry too much about that immunity there. Unless you go for the Choice Band, which you probably will have to worry about it. EV-wise, go for max attack and max speed with an Adamant Nature, some more attack, less special attack, and 4 EVs in special defense. That is all for today. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please do like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Anyways, I'm out of here, so have a good one, and I'll see you soon.